was a big surprise. So to actually be able to play the teaser, you need to own a Piranha Byte game. That means if you own Gothic, Risen, probably LX2, I'm not sure about Gothic 4, but if you own a game made by the company, you'll get access to the teaser. It will just appear in your library. No email, no nothing, no confirmation. So they are trying to reimagine the whole game. It's not a remake, so some people will love it, some people will hate it. But let's just get straight into it. I played a little bit and believe me, this game is not polished, this game is not a finished product. This is more like a playable demo version. So expect a lot of nasty stuff, to put it mildly. Sometimes you just have to improvise. I tried to make the game look better, but in the end I just had to reduce the quality of the video settings.
The kingdom of Murtana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one.
The orcs.
The war against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Korinis. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. But something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. The convicts took control of Korinis. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. But his former slaves now demanded a high price. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed in exchange of tons of ore, until the present day. Another convict was brought to the lift. He did not know, but he would change everything.
So yeah, it's kind of dark, so the gamma is very high, so it will look a little weird. Also, this is not the max settings because it's very hard to record the game on max settings, on epic settings. Just because, you know, it's not polished, it's not optimized, there's none of the modern features. So I think this will work better to record if you have a, I don't know, a GeForce or something like that. But I don't have that, so yeah. On the other hand, it's a lot clearer to see.
They said, you'll never get caught. Of course. Now it's just you and me, my friend. No weapons, no food, just a simple scroll.
Who are you and how
What's happening down there?
here?
What the? Oh!
By the way, in this trailer alone, you should die about 5 or 6 times.
Oh, that was
But
close.
this is like a Michael Bay movie. I think they overdid it here. Oh no, the crates of doom. Probably filled with apples or some weird stuff. Okay, we have to fall down one more time.
Oh, this is gonna
hurt a lot. Okay, he should have died a lot of times. Yeah, this is the fun part of the game. So yeah, I just keep excusing myself because, you know, I can't really record it at max quality. But the game looks a lot better when you play it yourself. And it also feels much better with a controller, I think. I don't know if you can play it with a controller, but this is really not designed for mouse and keyboard at the time.
Thank God, no blood.
By the way, this guy...
Oh, it's all right. Great. Okay. Let's move on.
This guy has my sense of humor. He's always great, let's move on. What was that? I'm not dead. No blood, I'm okay.
Right,
He does have the
right.
weird hair, but that's not a problem. We can cut it off. Also, he has a very big nose,
Let's
but
light this up.
that's funny. So they did a good job with the character, the main character. They also did a very good job with creating a new world.
I hope. Where are we? What a mess. What's going on here? Alright. God damn. Let's get the hell out of here.
Sure, let's get out. It's fire and death and destruction all around us. You tried. Don't worry, the fire can't kill you. And this is what you're seeing almost. Also, the game is very detailed, as you can see, the armor looks pretty nice. Someone stabbed it and then probably used the fireball spell. Again, you can't really pick anything up because this is not designed to be the final product, so you can explore as much as you like. That's a huge lift. They were carrying down supplies and some other stuff, if you know the original game. And yeah, they're just lifting up the iron ore. I'm just, you know, exploring the place a little bit. There is nothing to be seen or taken from here, but just to see the scope of things. So yeah, my video settings are something like high and medium. Also the gamma is very high. Just because I want people to be able to see. So it's a very dark game. But if I make it dark, you won't really see what's happening. And that's the barrier. Yeah, you can actually see the barrier from all sides of the map. And our inventory system is kind of clunky. But here is our precious letter. So if you remember from the main game, you get this letter and it will help you join the old camp. Actually, I think it has to do with the fire mages or the water mages. I don't know who was in the old camp. But that burns way too much. I mean, what did they do? Did they toss, I don't know, kerosene over there, gasoline, jet fuel? I have no idea. Also, I would like to talk more about this area, but as I said, there is nothing to be seen or done here. By the way, do you remember these small creatures? They are delicious. So, I guess this is the first food item you find in Gothic, and it's the bugs. You can actually get their meat in Gothic 1. My tasty friends will soon meet again, don't worry, wait for me. So this is the insignia of the old camp. Only the old camp actually mines the ore. The other camps are, well, left to fend from themselves. So let's see how they chose to reimagine the game. This will be more like a storytelling experience rather than, you know, a combat RPG experience. So let's be patient with the teaser. Also, you'll get to fill out the form at the end of the teaser. So fill it out and say you want the game. At least say you want to play it.
Okay. Good.
I mean, I want to play another Gothic game, no matter what it is, a reimagining.
What's going on? Oh, shit.
A reimagining or a remake or whatever. I just miss the old games and I hope they make it as close to the original as possible, with a lot of improvements and mechanics. So there is nothing over here, but I just wanted to show you that they actually made some effort. Because they want to make this an open world game. Probably, I hope. Again, I was talking way too much, and believe me, the game is a lot prettier when you play it. Especially on the high settings. But yeah, that's the problem with games that are not optimized. Also, I actually modified the settings, the files a bit, so we have no motion blur, and we have none of the other stupid things that they added. So my game will look a little different than yours. Okay, just showing you around a bit. Of course, there is an invisible wall over here. But they did an amazing job. But then again, you know, it's hard work, so I don't know how the product will turn out.
Oh my god, what the hell? This place, some people's luck is worse than mine.
I really like this character. He has really my sense of humor.
Let's see. I'll leave it here for a moment.
Good idea.
Right. You don't mind if I take this with me, do you? I need it more than you do at the moment.
Yes, I do.
Come on, my pretty. Come with me.
Oh, it's broken.
God damn it. Shit. It's broken. Well, this is better than nothing, I guess.
And you actually get an achievement for this. Broken longsword. It only does 5 damage. And it costs 5 or I mean, I love all the small details. That's how...
But what the hell? What?
Yeah, that always scares me.
Okay, easy, boy. Let's make it easy for both of us. Okay, calm down. Worst prison ever. Definitely. I have to get out of here as soon as I can.
It's not really a prison, it's more like a living nightmare, to put it lightly. So again, I can only use my keyboard to access the menus. Broken longsword 5 or attack damage 5. And you can see it's equipped. Now again, I don't want to waste more time, so let's just do the main story because there is nothing really to explore over here.
Well, this doesn't look good at all.
Yeah, this looks like a Dark Souls boss arena or a little surprise. The game is a little gory, so if you don't like that much ultra violence, look away. Hey, don't burn him.
Man, what a mess. Oh, come on. Please, it can't be real.
My thoughts exactly.
Hello, you've already had your dinner, right? Then I'll be on my way. I won't be bothering you. Okay, easy now. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, stay where you are. Don't make me hurt you. Oh, let me go.
He's so funny.
Well, you guys asked for it.
Now, be prepared for the worst part of the playable teaser, the combat. As you can see, you have combat stances which are not really explained, you just have to move the mouse. Fast attack, strong attack, block. Blocking you only do with your mouse. It's kind of hard to explain, but let me show you. So we're basically moving very slow. And they are the snappers. So let's try to block. Also we are running out of stamina and we just kicked him to the ground. Also we have no chance against the snappers in the beginning, yeah.
Oh, come on. What are you waiting for? Haven't you had enough?
But don't worry, guess who will save us? If you play the original game, you probably know who will save us right now. I mean, we will not die in the first part of the game. But they are crazy looking, the snappers. Good job on designing them. This part looks bad because of the gamma way high. If I lower the
You're
gamma, it
still
will look better.
alive. Congratulations on surviving your first day.
Thank you, my friend. Yeah, again, you have to play it for yourself. This will not look so good in the recording. I guess I'm just excited for the game and the teaser.
Good morning. I hope you slept well.
Good morning. Yes, I believe I did. Although I don't remember very much of what happened yesterday.
You discovered the local fauna. Those beasts are very violent at night. Conversely, they're somewhat more docile during the day.
What's happening now?
Luckily, I arrived to hunt something for breakfast. Better than you, eh? Their meat is a bit tough, but it tastes better than rookie meat.
Okay.
By the way, we haven't been introduced. My name is Diego, and I'm the leader of the shadows in the old camp. Yeah, that's not important. You're a convict in the colony now. New prison, new life. That's what people say anyway. I'm gonna call you Rookie. All right with you?
Fine by
Hey,
me.
that scroll belongs to me.
Yes. I borrowed it while you were asleep. Don't worry, Rookie. I'll give it back to you when we leave. It's an unusual document. Normally, rookies come in here with scrolls listing their crimes. That legal formality is meaningless here. It doesn't matter what crimes you committed outside. You'll have plenty of time to work them off here. If you live long enough. Yours, on the other hand, is special. It's red and carries a lacquered seal. It's a scroll intended for mages.
Yeah, the fire mages. So this is your first mission as... why me? Press enter.
Why did they give such an important document to me?
I suppose they entrusted that it would reach its intended recipients, whether you were alive or dead. Many rookies don't survive their first day, especially their first night. Those who pick up the dead bodies and recover the scrolls are paid very well by the mages. There are people here who can make anything into a job, and the desperation doesn't help. You're not as special as you thought. Hey, Rookie?
Well, you ruined my party.
I'll have to report yesterday's attack to Gomez shortly. But before we leave here, do you have any questions, Rookie?
Yes. Can I get some breakfast? Oh, the colony.
So what do I need to know about this place?
Let's start with the basics.
So sorry about this, but I forgot to change the gamma. It's way too high for this type of game.
We call it the colony, and we produce ore for the king. At least that's what we do at the old camp. Inside the barrier, there are 3 camps, and if you want to stay alive, you'll have to join one of them. The old camp is the largest and oldest of the 3. And, well, part of my job is also to tell the new arrivals, that it's the best place for them.
Well, it is the best place for them. Let me see. No. Other camps.
And what about the other camps?
Listen, rookie. Alongside the old camp, the new camp and the sect are nothing more than carnivals of mayhem and looting. In the old camp, you'll encounter people from those places who can better explain to you how things work here. As for me, I'll just tell you that the people in the new camp are a bunch of thieves and no scruples. And the people in the sect are all madmen, obsessed with certain herbs. As you can see, I'm speaking from a position of absolute impartiality.
I like him already.
How do I find the old camp?
Take this path. Past the clearing with the old tree, there's a guard post. And an abandoned mine. If you go through it, you'll get to the old camp. However, the door is closed for security reasons until I issue the order to open it. I'll go there after breakfast. You can come with me if you want.
I want breakfast as well.
Earlier you mentioned someone named Gomez. Who is he?
Gomez is the leader of the Ore Barons. He's the head of the old camp. The most powerful man in the colony. He's responsible for guaranteeing the ore shipment to the king and maintaining order in the only civilized zone inside this barrier. He's rather peculiar. A man of refined tastes and expensive indulgences. You'll see what I mean when you get to know him.
Okay, Gomez is also wearing my armor and we have to kill him to get my armor. If you know what I mean.
Let's say I want to join the old camp. What do I have to do?
That would be wonderful news. No doubt about it. You should go to the castle gate. There, you'll find a man called Thorus. Tell him I sent you. Thorus isn't the friendliest person on the planet, but he knows what he's doing. He'll tell you who you have to win over to be accepted.
Great. I'll probably join the old camp because, you know, it's kind of the most complex part of the game and the old camp is one of the, you know, few places where you have order. Breakfast? Pancakes?
Why did you help me?
You were in trouble, and I happened to be passing by. Call it honor. Call it justice. No one should have to fight without a decent weapon and a fair shot at winning. But above all, I helped you because you're a rookie. And my job is to give you rookies an opportunity. Look, rookie, the colony is very dangerous. And even more so at night. Never leave the camps without being properly equipped. Besides, all you newcomers have the curious habit of getting yourselves into trouble. But I won't always be around to help you. Speaking of trouble, the scavengers were about last night. Did you see the attack on the lift?
More or less. Okay, let's not lie to him. He's my
Yes, I
friend.
was part of the cargo in the lift when it happened.
Very interesting. We're still investigating what happened and who was responsible. I think your testimony might be valuable. When we reach the old camp, you should speak to Gomez. I'm sure he'll be very interested in hearing what you have to say.
Can you not point the sword at me? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Hey, I'm pressing Q. Okay.
So what do I need to know about this place?
Let's start with the basics.
It didn't let me
We
press
call
Q.
it the colony, and we produce ore for the king. At least that's what we do at the old camp.
Okay, I'll just skip and we'll see each other in the next video. Bye!